Next couple of days are very similar. We are going to hold in the 70s all the way through the weekend. So if you're not able maybe to get outside and enjoy the fall temperatures today, you're going to get quite a few opportunities before the week is over. Of course, the big focus is Hurricane Ian. It is a major Category 3 hurricane at this point. It's still sitting over Cuba, but some of those outer heavy rain bands are starting to impact portions of the Florida Peninsula. We're seeing heavy rain there, and at times we've seen a few isolated tornado warnings from this system. Here's that front that brought us the fall weather. That's also what's going to be partially responsible for driving that system towards the east in the coming days. This is the latest track from the National Hurricane Center, so it is a Category 3 hurricane here. As we move into the Gulf, this system will continue strengthening. We've got really warm water for this to tap into, so that's going to allow it to strengthen, eventually moving in the general direction of the Tampa area. And the latest National Hurricane Center forecast does maintain major hurricane status as this system moves very close to Tampa, and this is going to cause quite a bit of flooding problems, especially in Tampa Bay, where they are very susceptible for some of that storm surge. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that. Everybody on the eastern side of the system will also be picking up on very heavy rainfall, the possibility of some isolated tropical tornadoes. As the system continues to move northward into Georgia and then eventually into the Carolinas, we are going to be on the drier side of the system. We could see some showers. We're going to have the possibility of some breezy conditions as well. But the worst of the weather is likely to hold east of that center of circulation. Here's a quick look at some of the modeling. As we move through the day on Wednesday, it does make its approach on Tampa, eventually moving into northern Florida, moving into Georgia, where they could see quite a bit of rain, 3 to 5 inches. For us, some of our easternmost communities could pick up on a little bit of rain throughout the day on Saturday. We're talking 1 to 2 inches of rain with wind gusts up to 25, maybe 30 miles per hour. So we'll be keeping an eye on it as we move through the next couple days. We'll continue to fine tune that forecast close to home because we'll really have to watch the track of Ian. It's going to depend, our forecast is really going to depend on whether or not it takes a little bit more of a westward jog once it moves ashore or continues on an eastward track. But for now, we're not expecting any major impacts from this system. Those major impacts